So I just got done watching Power Rangers, and let me first say something. It was a very good movie. I just seen it twice, back-to-back days. Very good movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Especially if you're a Power Rangers fan, please go check it out. But I have a couple concerns I want to get off my chest. First, why the hell are you trying to insinuate the Yellow Ranger is gay? Now, mind you, in Power Rangers, sexual orientation really don't matter. Although you did have the original Blue Ranger, Billy, he ended up leaving the cast because of, sexual harassment, because he was gay in real life and he didn't really like the way they were speaking to him. But that's beyond the fact. His actual character had nothing to do with sexual orientation. Why is the LGBT community over here championing the Yellow Ranger because she's gay or questioning her sexuality? There's one point in the movie where they said something about, I believe it was a Black Ranger said to her boyfriend problems. She said, yeah, boyfriend problems. And he said girlfriend problems. All of a sudden they had a bunch of people in the theater. Woo! Freaking people with pink hair and blue highlights telling you, yes, gay ranger. Why? Why does it matter? Why do you want to make a ranger gay? I don't understand this. Why do people all go out of their way? They have this incessant need to try to make superheroes gay so they feel represented. It's not real. It's not real. You see people from other countries getting upset that Captain America's freaking American. He's fucking American. It don't matter what the fuck they are as long as they just the superhero, son. It may not be that good of an analogy to equate, your nationality to your sexuality, but that's beyond the case, all right? I'm using it to make a point, okay? And on top of that, what was the purpose of making the Blue Ranger black? What was the purpose of making the Black Ranger Asian? I know they had backlash in the 90s because, the Black Ranger's black, stereotypical, and the Yellow Ranger's Asian. Although she was, Asian, Hispanic. She looked like she was a little bit of both the original, Yellow Ranger. But what's the purpose? Why are you afraid? Oh, it's some sort of stereotype if the Black Ranger's black. So what? It's a fucking color. It's not like you get some new sort of power because of the color that you are. Although you do get a different sort of weapon that you're equipped with and a different sort of, Zord. Is it Zord? Yeah, it is a Zord. You get a different sort of Zord. But whatever the case may be, shit don't make no sense. I'm not understanding that. Then you want to remix the relationships. Now all of a sudden in the first season, because there's a reboot of the first season. You can't just jump to a later season. So if we're going to start over here, why the hell would you start with a love interest of the Red and the Pink Ranger? I'm not understanding that. That didn't happen until like season 3, maybe season 4. I can't remember what the season was, but why are you trying to start off rip with the Red and the Pink Ranger? And on top of that, at the end, you want to start with some sort of, we're going to play with your mind and leave you on a cliffhanger. What is it? Tommy Oliver. Now we all know who the hell that is. That's the Green Ranger. The Green Ranger was always a dude. Why are you gonna make it a girl for? You do recognize you mess up every single Power Rangers fan if you make the Green Ranger a girl, right? Because the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger had a little bit of, love interest going on. Now, last I checked, the Pink Ranger's a girl. So you mean to tell me if the Green Ranger's a girl, all of a sudden we just gonna drop that entire love interest? Like that didn't happen? That didn't play a big role in the Power Ranger series? Like the Red Ranger wasn't battling with the goddamn, they wasn't battling with the Green Ranger, and the Pink Ranger felt like she was on end because she loved the Green Ranger, but she was also loyal to the Power Ranger. We just gonna act like none of that shit happened? We gonna act like none of that shit happened? All of a sudden we just gonna have a lesbian sort of love interest? All 3 ladies in the Power Rangers just all gonna be lesbians? I don't understand, son. You messing the shit up, and on top of that, you gonna talk about Rita used to be a Power Ranger. When was Rita a Power Ranger, son? Why you keep messing up our old childhood memories? I don't like this shit, son. Deadass, you keep messing up the shows. Why do you do this? What is the purpose of doing this? I don't understand. Leave the shit the way it was. If you want a superhero, you want to be represented, create your own superhero. This same shit happened in the movie with Captain America. People went to Twitter and started going bonkers talking about, let's make Captain America and Bucky gay. Why don't we just make a love interest between the two of them? The fact that they actually got media attention and people were really covering it, talking about, why don't we make, Captain America and Bucky gay? Like, what's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of that? I don't understand, son. Y'all steadily messing up our movies, and I don't like the way that shit go. But nevertheless, it was a good film, son. Y'all should go check it out. I'm about to drive my ass home. But stop. In the movies, deadass, stop. Leave the shit the way it was. Stop trying to make people gay. Stop trying to make people trans. Stop trying to change regular characters to black when they weren't black. It doesn't matter. Stop. All these movie makers, stop catering to these people's feelings, because it's really not that important, son. All of a sudden you're going to lose a couple $100 because you're going to lose a couple $1,000 because, this person doesn't feel represented. Stop that shit, man. Deadass. Oh, and P.S. earlier I said the sexual orientation doesn't matter. Actually, it does, because it does matter with your love interest, because you can't have a heterosexual relationship inside of the show, and for me to say it don't matter, that does sound a bit oxymoronic. So I did contradict myself there, but I do have a little bit of cognitive dissonance on this situation here, because I can't come over here and say the sexual orientation don't matter and then I'm upset that they're making the people gay. All right, so I do recognize my hypocrisy in my statement there, but my narrative still remains. The point that I was making still remains. And also, I forgot when I was going on my rant, I forgot this. We can't forget the fact that Tommy was also the White Ranger. He also became the Red Ranger. Now, I don't know how many sequels they're going to make of Power Rangers, but if you make the Green Ranger a woman, you now change everything. All right? It's not sexism that doesn't want people to make it a woman. That's not the case. But you're fucking up the timeline. And shit's not supposed to go down like that. Okay? You don't just show up, switch everything up so we can have it 3 girls, 3 boys. Why don't you just bring in a new Power Ranger? Why don't you just make a whole new color? Change up the whole plot. Don't bring people in and keep the same names and then you just go remix one whole part and try to tweak it. Oh, we'll just keep everybody the same names. No, we got Jason. Yeah, we got Zach. Yeah, we got Billy. Yeah, they're all here. But yeah, we're just gonna switch the Green Ranger. Yeah, let's just make Tommy a girl, because it can be an androgynous name. I'm like, are you serious? Are y'all serious? Stop doing that, man, because I don't like the way these people operate. These films, they keep messing up all our movies, son.